Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is about another fun plant for your shadier spots of your yard, although it can grow in full sun as well, but it grows really well in shade, and that's the Lenten Rose or Hellebore. This variety that you're looking at here has kind of almost black flowers in the spring. One of the reasons it's nicknamed Lenten Rose is that, depending on where you live, it flowers during the Lent season. So Hellebore is kind of the more official name, but Lenten Rose is one of its many nicknames. It's a really cool plant. Now, it's almost July as I'm filming this. You can see the foliage. It, to me, looks almost like a fake plant, like plastic or something, especially when you see that foliage sticking up out of the snow. And we're in Zone 5, south of Buffalo, New York, so, I mean, it certainly gets cold here, but these live through the winter, no problem. Some cultural kind of things to plant these. You're going to want to plant them somewhere. It is, I think they've done really well for us in almost full shade. They do get a little bit of afternoon sun. These are on the north side of our garage, and so they never really get direct sun because they're right against the building. But they get a little tiny bit of kind of diffused afternoon sun, and that seems to be plenty for them. Although online it does say that they can grow in full sun unless you're in a really, really hot climate. They're also hardy down to Zone 5 at least, but maybe even Zone 4. I can tell you that for our plant, this is the third year we've had it. It's doing really well. Most years the stalks and flowers will kind of die down, but the actual leaves will stay green all winter long. And you'll just see them sticking up out of the snow. It's such a bizarre thing. It looks like somebody threw like a fake plant on the ground or something, and nope, it's just the hellebore doing its thing. So it's just such an unusual, interesting plant. That's why I like it, and it grows really, really well here in our zone, Zone 5. Some other things about it, although it flowers in the spring, you know, for us it flowers early, like March, April for sure. That's when the flowers are going to be the most colorful, so that's when these flowers will be almost black on this variety. But there's other varieties of hellebore that are, you know, there's pink, there's like kind of white with purple, there's red, there's all different colors of these that you can find. And so I just like this particular one. We saw it at the store and we got it a few years ago. They're kind of a slow grower. I would say it's probably doubled in size in 3 years, so it's not huge or anything like that. Maybe like 18 inches high, and maybe this one's like 20 inches wide, something like that total. So it doesn't take up a ton of space either. It's not going to become like gargantuan and take over your garden or anything like that. Another cultural thing to watch out for, they don't like wind, so put them somewhere they're protected. So these are against a building. You can grow them in containers, you can grow them, you know, in baskets, all kinds of things, but they don't like a lot of intense wind. It'll see these stalks here, it'll snap those stalks because of the big, huge leaves and the rather skinny stalk. They don't like a lot of wind. Just such a fun plant. So thank you for watching the Hellebore Lenten Rose. It's a beautiful plant, somewhat unusual looking, although they're fairly common and easy to find. But I think if you grow them, you'll really enjoy them. And these flowers tend to last all summer long too, so they'll add some interest to your shade garden.